Hello, Amp Up Sports track and field team, USA Track and Field Masters. We are talking today for the throwers. But this also is good for the jumpers. So this kind of a combo there, just like the throw and jumps meets, it's like the throw and jumps session. One of the key factors in all the throws is the ability for your core to stay strong and stabilized through the movements. So what happens is people think that they're having a hard time keeping the footwork together when a lot of it is that the core is falling apart, and so then you can't keep the footwork under control during the speed. So when you jump to twist, your core is falling apart, then you can't keep your balance. You can't keep it in. The core on a javelin throw, if you're not able to get this core strong, then this knee buckles, and then you're like this, and you can't get down because the core is not strong enough to hold you. The core is the center of everything on throws. So you want this to be rock solid and strong. So throws, like nothing else, it's so much tied to your muscle power, strength, and stability in order to pull off the technical aspects of the throw, because throws are highly technical, to put you in position and to have the leverage for the throw to go far. Because if it was just about brute strength, you could just get a bodybuilder or a powerlifter to come in and just say, here's a javelin, throw it. They would just throw it further than everybody. But they don't, because if it's not within the right mechanics and the physics, then it's going to go nowhere. So I'm going to show you a few very good exercise drills to add to your training for the purpose of being applied to the throws directly. You want to get a weight plate, and you want to put your feet similar to the way you are in your throw. So lining up that front foot to the middle of the back foot. And if it's another throw, you can start. If you start from the back on a throw, just start from the back. Just start from your setup on the throw. Then you hold this out here. This is going to transition to another exercise with it. But first, you just want to take the plate down and come up. Down and come up. And you want to keep your core stable. You don't want to do this where you're moving your arms and your whole body. You want to act like your core has to be tight, and you're tightening your abs and your back, and then come up here. Just like this. So you want to do that for 8 reps, 2 sets of 8 reps. Very, very under control. But the most important thing is you want to make sure that you come back under control, and then you come up fast. So you want to teach your body to uncoil and explode at one time, because that's where all the torque is in the throw. So, and that's what gets the furthest throws. It's torque. Torque is defined as letting all the power accumulate to the last second and then unload it, as opposed to the strength is there like at a high percentage almost the whole time, and then it hits. This is like it's very relaxed, and then it boom, it uncoils. Number 2 exercise drill is playing off that first one. And what you do is you hold it out here just like that. You come back like this. You turn. And then you hold for 2 seconds. So you want to hold it at end so you train yourself to actually do the final release properly. So just like that. Abs tight and using your core. So you want to do those for 8 reps. Similar thing, couple sets of 8. Very purposeful, and that helps train your core for the movements. Like I said, that works for all throwing, even if you're not in that exact movement, because the shot put, the discus, the hammer, the way to throw, all are using that thing. But it also helps the javelin, because you're still working the core and having to twist that midsection. Okay. The third exercise is I tell a lot of athletes, in particular for shot put and for the throws that have weight, like the weighted throw, you do need to be powerful and have strength for those things. The bench press is one of the best things for it. A lot of people that do it still aren't taking the bench press serious. Bench press and push-ups, the explosiveness of pushing off. On the bench press, so to really excel in the shot put in particular, you should be able to bench your body weight. That should be what your goal is. And then however high above it you can get. Now, in order to do that, a lot of people don't understand how to do the proper form on the bench in order to get their numbers up high enough. I see a lot of people, they come out further because they think less distance, I'll get more. So wider. Of course, I have background for decades training clients, and the one rule is 90% just seek the way to cheat or the way to get around the actual proper form and hard work of it. It's almost like an instinct, even though it's not going to benefit them. It's just like on push-ups. Doing push-ups half-ass, you're not getting the explosiveness in your muscles. You have to get the reflex action, the rubber band effect, by going down far enough and boom, boom. So you're just cheating yourself. So doing the right form is the way to go for throwing events. So now you come back, and if you think about it, when you're gripping, you're in all sports. If you're in say football, and you go to tackle a big guy like this, he's going to knock you on your ass. If you're speed skating, you have your arms way out here. When you're speed skating, you're going to lose your center of balance instead of in here. Skiing, holding the poles here, holding the poles in. Blocking, everything. Your center of force is here. It's coming right here. It's not coming out here where you spread and waste your force. So you want to think more in terms of if you're out here and you push up, my chest, my pecs are almost not even flexing out here. If I'm in here, you can see my pecs flexing now. So it's the same when you throw. You want your pecs to help you push it out because they're a major muscle. So make sure that your grip is in this range like this to where you can use your chest and your triceps to push the weight up. So if you're out here, I'm barely using my my chest. I'm using most of my front delt. If I come in here, where I can use my pecs and my tricep, I can come straight up like this. So just keep that in mind when you're doing bench press. And for throwers, this is a staple. It's kind of like cleans are for sprinters and box squats and split squats. This is a mainstay for throwing. So you get there by, you don't want to try your max weight out all the time. I usually put things in by body weight. That's the quickest formula for people. So when you are going for to lift your body weight, you want to do reps at 80% of your maximum weight for 3 to 5 sets for a couple reps each, as opposed to just saying each time you get into it, let me see if I can get more weight today. You shouldn't be doing your max, but every 6 to 8 weeks. You should be doing sub-maximal with multiple sets and low rest. Then that'll get you to your max, which is what you're going for on this particular exercise. Till next time, I'll see you.